The CB10 is equipped with a rechargeable, removable lithium-ion battery. The battery is charged within the CB10 loudspeaker itself when connected to AC power, and is easily removed and replaced with no tools required. One important detail to note is that there is no difference in loudspeaker performance whether running on battery or AC power. The battery allows for the loudspeaker to be used in scenarios where AC power is not available or easily accessible, and can provide up to 12 hours of performance on a single charge. The battery level can be checked with the battery inserted into the CB10 loudspeaker using the battery charge level LED indicators on the rear panel, or with the QSC Loudspeaker Control App when connected via Bluetooth. The three indicators will show the remaining battery charge. If your loudspeaker shows a red LED indication for battery charge, it is not recommended to use your CB10 loudspeaker without charging it first. The battery will charge anytime the CB10 loudspeaker is plugged into AC power with the battery installed. Even if the loudspeaker is in use, the battery will charge when connected to power. If the loudspeaker is not in use, go ahead and keep the power switch off. A full charge takes approximately 4 hours to complete, whether the loudspeaker is in use or not. The rear panel LED indicators will illuminate according to the current charge level throughout the charging process. The CB10 also has a standby mode to further preserve battery charge that will engage after 5 minutes of no signal passing through the loudspeaker. It is important to note that if the Bluetooth audio signal is connected, the loudspeaker will not go into standby mode, even if no audio is actively passing. After an additional 30 minutes of no audio or Bluetooth connection, the CB10 will go into low power consumption mode to further preserve the battery charge. In this state, the CB10 will appear as if powered down. To bring the CB10 out of low power consumption mode, toggle the power switch on the back of the loudspeaker. Low power consumption mode can be disabled via the QSC Loudspeaker Control App for deployments where you may have extended time without signal or connection. To remove the battery and perform a swap or replacement, first make sure the loudspeaker power switch is in the downward off position. Now unscrew both of the battery housing thumb screws. The screws will remain captive in the battery housing cover to prevent them from falling out and getting lost. Now pull the battery all the way out of its compartment. To put a new or fresh battery in, just insert it into the battery housing compartment. The battery shape will only fit into the compartment one way, so make sure the battery is oriented properly. If you find yourself having to heavily force the battery to go into the cavity, double check that it is being inserted correctly, and inspect the cavity for foreign objects that may have fallen in after the battery removal before attempting to reinstall. When the battery is properly inserted into the loudspeaker, tighten the captive thumb screws to lock the battery in place. Make sure to only tighten the screws until finger tight. There's no need to over tighten them. And that's it. Pretty simple. Hope this was helpful. See you in the next video.